What's up, everyone? Coach D speaks with the MeidasTouch Network. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is falling for conspiracies again. She fell for a conspiracy, tweeted about it, realized it was a conspiracy, and then edited the tweet. But she doesn't realize that when you edit a tweet or a post on X, there's a version history. All you have to do is click edit history, and you can see the original tweet that was edited to become the tweet that's up right now. I'm going to show you how I did that. I screen recorded myself going to her tweet, the post that's up right now, clicking edit history, seeing the version history, seeing the version of the conspiracy on there. But I want you to remember something first. Remember when Marjorie Taylor Greene was voted into office? She talked about how she had fell for QAnon conspiracies. Like, she was asked, hey, you posted some QAnon conspiracy things. You've done interviews where you've regurgitated QAnon conspiracies. How are we to know that you're not going to do this again? And she said, in an interview once, she even said on the House floor, I fell for some things like everyone else did, but, I won't do that anymore. And we've seen time and time again that she's actually fallen for things again. So recently, Mike Johnson released all the January 6 tapes. And you remember the MAGAs were excited about this because that's what they've been waiting for. They've been waiting for all the January 6 tapes because that's going to expose that January 6 was an inside job. So there was a picture, and it was probably a video that was, frozen and turned into a picture of a January 6 insurrectionist, someone with a MAGA hat and a mask on, holding up what all the MAGAs are calling a badge. There's this picture of a guy and he's holding something up, and they're like, look at that. That's a badge. He's holding up a badge. This guy works for the feds. This January 6th was an inside job. Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene fell for that as well. So she posted it. She saw the picture, she posted it, she posted this tweet that said, you know what, we need to investigate everyone. We need to investigate the FBI, the DOJ, all of the Democrats, everyone who was on the January 6th Select Committee. We need to investigate all of them. And she posted a picture of the guy holding the badge, and she says, that's a law enforcement badge in that man's hand. As I've always said, MAGA did not do this. So then, MeidasTouch Network broke the story. You can go to MeidasTouchNetwork.com and read the story where it talks about how that man holding the badge that the MAGAs are calling an FBI agent, well, his name is Kevin Lyons. He was convicted of being an insurrectionist. He was given 51 months in jail. Turns out he's holding a vaping pen. There's also a picture of him on MeidasTouchNetwork.com holding something that he stole from an office in the Capitol. He was also convicted of stealing a wallet with $150 in it. He was not a Fed. He is not a Fed. He's not holding a badge. Now, some of the MAGAs are still posting this anyway. They don't care. But Marjorie Taylor Greene decided to edit that post. Now, the admirable thing to do, if you are a member of Congress and you fell for something like this, would be to remove it and then write a retraction and say, you know what, I fell for this, and we shouldn't be posting misinformation. You would think she would do that, but no, she just edited it to make it look like she never made that post. And you can literally go to the post, click edit history, see the original post, and see that, yes, Marjorie Taylor Greene again fell for a conspiracy, posted it, and now needed to clean it up. So here's a look at my screen recording of me going through that original or that post that's up right now and seeing the version history of the edited post. Check it out. So this is the current tweet that's up right now. Once you scroll down on there, you'll see it says last edited at 4:41 a.m. I click on that. Then you scroll down from there, and now you have the version history with the original tweet. You click on show more, and then you'll scroll down more, and you'll see where it says that's a law enforcement badge in his hand while disguised as a Trump supporter in a MAGA hat. I've said it all along, MAGA did not do this. Turns out that's Kevin Lyons. He's holding a vaping pen, and she changed the tweet to disguise her ignorance. So as I said, the admirable thing for Marjorie Taylor Greene to do in this situation would be to remove this post. Make a new post saying, hey guys, we shouldn't be posting misinformation. Unfortunately, I fell for some misinformation. I posted some things that I shouldn't have. Now I've erased it, and I just want to say that that man in that video is not holding a law enforcement badge. Turns out his name is Kevin Lyons. Turns out he is an insurrectionist. He is a MAGA insurrectionist, and we shouldn't be posting those things. You're not going to get that from her. You're going to get one of two things. She's either going to find out after seeing this post that I'm putting out that, oh my goodness, that version history is still up there, and then she's going to delete the entire thing. And then she'll probably rewrite the same post, basically saying that MAGA didn't do this and blah, blah, blah. Or she's just going to leave it up. She's not going to care because she realizes the people who support her, they don't care. They love her because she is a racist bigot like they are. And that's why they won't care. They won't care that she put up some misinformation. They won't care about her history of falling for conspiracies and things like that. They're just going to roll with it because that's what they do. The Republican Party is fundamentally unserious. Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of the leaders of the Republican Party, and she's still, in her third year in Congress, is still falling for conspiracies that she's finding online. I know she was voted in a very gerrymandered district, so I know saying, that, we need to vote her out is hard because the people the district that she lives in, they love her and they're gonna stick with her anyway. But my goodness, we got to vote as many of these Republicans out as we can because many of them are still posting these conspiracies. They're not even editing their posts. They're not even rewriting a retraction or anything like that. This is a party that is morally bankrupt. And we got to do the best we can to get rid of as many of them as we can. Period.
Hey Meidas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.